Good evening, and it is I, Carrie B. Dean, bringing you another episode of a Dullard Speaking. Today, I'm just kind of going on a recurring theme that keeps running in my mind that I keep hearing people talk about, and I've actually overheard conversations out on the streets um, discussing the fact that black people aren't speaking up for Latinos being improperly deported. Black people aren't speaking up at all. Why aren't black people out helping the protests against what's going on in the Trump administration? Guess what? It's not about black people. It's about you chose your vote just like I chose my vote. Some black people even voted with you on electing the person that's in office now. So for you to turn around and try to be upset with black people because things in your lives are now going wonky because of the new tariffs and deportation executive orders that have come through, we can't help you with that. The man stood up in all his rallies and told you exactly what he was going to do on inauguration day, where he had all the billionaires in the room and all the uppity mucks that had incomes of 500K or above that wanted to go to his inauguration were there. That's why they held it indoors. It wasn't so much that it was cold outside. They held it indoors because he did not have the crowd he thought he was going to have for inauguration day. When he saw how small the crowd was, he decided to only hold an in-house crowd so that he could still look like he had a huge crowd of people that were supporting him. That's what happened. And most of the faces guess what? Were not of diverse much diversity at all. Yeah, that's right. You got it. That's why no one objected to Elon Musk jumping around on stage looking like a fool during the German salute. Even Germany denounced his butt for that. Come on. How much more did you need to see before that point even happened? How much, I mean, with the man could have practically just come out with air guns and just started shooting a bunch of you in the foreheads, and you would have just stood there and laughed about it and still voted for him. So don't be upset with anyone but yourselves. You voted for the man. This is what you voted for. Don't keep saying you didn't. No, this is you allowed your hate in your heart dictate how you voted, and this is what you get. Because you voted with hate and malice, guess what? That's right. What goes around comes around. Now you want people to support you in trying to stop all the deep. Guess what? We don't have time to worry about you guys because we have to worry about our own. Oh, that's right, including the Black Magna, as they call themselves. Yeah, they got to worry about their own kind now and how to get back in good graces with their own kind so that we can come together and figure out how we're going to keep them from deporting people that were born and raised here in America. have an actual American Social Security card or naturalized citizens because we were born here on this soil. We were raised on this soil. So don't expect much help from any corner or any quadrant. I agree with you that we all should be getting together on this, but the time of us all getting together on this when we were trying to do that, no one wanted to partner it up and squash the bug before he got in office. Now that he's in office and he's destroying everything, you want someone to come save you? We can't save you. And again, it's all about you, you, you. You're still not looking at the broader picture. He's talking about deporting or expelling, as the other term he likes to use, any citizens that he deemed as unpatriotic. So that's more than 70% of America that he's trying to get rid of when you think about it. So, um, if you had really been listening to his wording and how he was wording things, you would have known it was coming to what it is now. That's why the rest of us are so calm about it. We already knew. We didn't have to guess. We didn't have to think about it. We already knew. When he started talking retribution, the first group of people he attacked was what? Oh, that's right. The people that should know their place. You thought he was only talking about black people. No, he was talking about poor people. Anybody not making 500K and above, he could care about. And he's proved that. So all you farmers that are out crying because you voted for Trump and you didn't think he'd do you like that, he did you like that back in 2016. Remember in 2016 when he started with all the tariffs? That's right when Dell and a bunch of other companies got together and dumped all their stuff over to New Delhi legally, transferred headquarters from America to New Delhi, India. Yeah, remember that? Why do you think most of the laptops aren't even manufactured in America anymore? Half the laptops are from Bangladesh or somewhere over in India. um, you can forget the days of manufacturing in America. Half of the big factories start realizing this man's tariffs is going to cost us money, so let's just move our factories to where the product's being pretty much manufactured anyway and cut our costs. Now we don't have to pay both export and import fees. Oh, that's right. Trump forgot that people that are successful in business know how to get around his bullcrap. So even though they lost a little bit of money on stocks and stuff right now, they're going to be okay because we, the people, still need to use their products. We still need to keep some form of a laptop, cell phone, tablet, something in order to stay in a job, in order to be able to communicate. Well, what Trump's trying to do is make sure only the right people the right to people for him, again, is anyone making a 500K and above have all the luxuries. The rest of us, we shouldn't have luxuries. You work, you pay your taxes, and shut your mouth. He could care less whether or not we get vacations. He could care less whether or not we even get paid for the work that we do. He's proven that. As far as deportations, you should have known he was lying about deportations when he put an immigrant in charge of slashing the budget to what he calls his getting rid of the fat and trimming the fat out of the government. Well, no. Basically, what he did is deleted all human rights agencies and oversight agencies for corruption within the government. He got rid of them. They already had very limited power as to what they could do. That's why it's so corrupt. That's why Washington is so corrupt, okay? There was already very little that the oversight committees could do to anybody that they found charge on. The public can outcry all they want. He's get it through your heads. He's cut any of the departments that was really trying to savage human rights, period. Everybody keeps going after civil rights and stuff like that because they think it only pertains to blacks. No. It's human rights is the correct term. He's tearing all that down. I really can't blame Trump. It's back to the Clinton days. Our consumer rights had already been stripped from us during the Clinton days. Why do you think we start getting all that spam mail and and cell phone text messaging spam and everything else happening under Clinton? They had already chipped away at it. So trying to blame it on the Republicans and the Republicans trying to blame it on the shut up. You guys, the same people that were in the seats then or in the seats now are the same people that kept letting this stuff go by, go by, go by, go by, go by, go by. You got a few infused new people that are trying to fight it, but we never hear their voices because there's 12 to 15 of each one of them that's spreading the propaganda. So again, I ask, what are you asking others to help support you in not getting deported? Um, it's good you're speaking out now. I don't say stop speaking out, but you don't have to put down other races and other people for not supporting you because you were warned, you were told, and you chose not to listen because you thought you were privileged and above the black people. Now you're running to us wanting us to come back and support you. Guess what? It doesn't work that way. And as far as the few Latino ladies that are putting out there about this, that, and that, and the other, you've always been snakes. You came over here as snakes because you felt that's what you had to do because that's the behavior you learned from your country. You blow with the wind. Well, you blew with the wind and you got blown away. Stop crying. That's all I can tell you because it is not falling on empathetic ears anymore. That's right. Trump did away with empathy. So no one has empathy for anyone anymore. All we see is you boo-hooing because you made the wrong choice. Well, you know, as they say, You fawful. You effed around and now you're finding out. On that note, have a good night. This is Carrie B. Dean signing off for a Dullard Speaking. Just speaking my mind because this is the way I feel.